Today we try some amazing local coffee, a cheesy, doughy, foodie thing that's famous to Zagreb.
It's delicious.
So stay tuned. And now we're just about to try some Croatian craft beer.
Okay, Croatia, video number 2, and I think we've already... Is this love? Oh, we've got to say goodbye to our car today.
So sad.
I love the freedom of driving around. If you didn't catch our last video, we just did this epic trip to surprise Stacey's family. We made a little video with to rent a car with Easy Rent Cars, and we went about 3 hours to the coast because we're in Zagreb at the moment. We drove to, was it Zadar? Yeah. To surprise them, and it was just such an awesome trip. And now we're like giving away our freedom. We're relying on Ubers and walking now. We might have to buy some bikes or something just so that we can get around. Skateboards is probably the winner, yeah. But that's okay. We haven't even explored Zagreb yet, so we're just about to go back to our accommodation now and then freshen up a little bit, and then we're going to go out and see what Zagreb's all about. There's no water, but it's still Croatia. It still looks really cool. Bye.
Bye.
We finally get to actually explore Zagreb and Croatia properly, because the last few days have been rushed.
They have been, yeah. It's been full on, but we are super excited to try some Croatian food, coffee and beer today.
We've been given a really good local recommendation for we think it's just like a Zagreb only specialty.
No, actually, there are in other places over Croatia.
Okay,
are you talking about the coffee place?
No, not the coffee, no, the food.
Sorry.
We can't remember the name of it, which is why we're just saying like the thing. It's called, this is my guess, Strukli. But we're just walking out now, basically heading out towards what we think appears to be a bit of like a walking street, doesn't it? That heads sort of in the general direction of the 3 places we've got mapped.
What this whole city is about.
If somebody tells you that they know of a great coffee roaster or that a country that has incredible coffee, we're 100% always in. So this place is called Coquito Coffee. We weren't sure if it was Coquito, but I just asked. Coquito, and they supply, so they're a roastery and they obviously have shops as well, and they supply all over Croatia. We really like flat whites or like lattes. It's a very New Zealand, Australasian type thing. So that's what we've ordered. Probably not the local way, but wow, that is the nicest coffee that I've had in a very long time actually. It's not hot though. Why can't you get hot coffee in Europe? In New Zealand we drink lattes or we drink flat whites mostly, and they're hot, like they are piping hot, and that's how I've grown up drinking it, and I love that flavour with the heat, with the heated milk. But this is absolutely delicious. We just walked past all these random restaurants on this back road here. Come out into a small square. There is a big square here which we're going to go to. It's got a really awesome story and was used for the Croatian celebrations recently after the World Cup. So we're going to do that another day. But for now, we've just popped out onto this little street. Well, sorry, come off the little street onto this little square. Seems to be, it's the flower square by the looks of it. Everybody is selling flowers. Love this European vibe though. There's a really relaxed feel here, and that's definitely vibing with us instantly. But look, everyone just sits out, smoking and having coffees. We're always stoked when we come to a city or a country and we find out that they dig their coffee. So to have a good experience first up, and that whole outdoorsy, chilling out, socializing, that reminds us of Krakow, where people would just go out and just hang out and just have drinks and stuff with each other. But now we're heading to try this local specialty Zagrebian? Maybe? Dish? So I've just made it up. It's called, this is my guess, Strukli. Zagorski Štrukli. We'll try and find out what it properly is, but it's a type of filled pastry made of dough and cottage cheese, and it can be eaten sweet or savory. So we're going to try and get one of each. But we think it's maybe about 2 or 3 minute walk. just come off the street here. All these cafes and restaurants, and we've been told the restaurant or the garden is back out here. Garden. Okay, I think we're in the right spot. That looks like what we're looking for. And here it is.
Okay. So we still haven't figured out quite how to pronounce it, but what Danger has found out by investigating, asking the waiter, there are two different kinds that you can get from here. One of them is actually boiled, which I was surprised by, and then the other one is baked. So I think we're leaning towards baked.
Yeah, I said to him, so the baked is nicer, and he was like, instantly yes.
Yeah, so I think we're going to go for one savoury and one sweet, one salty cheese, and then maybe one apple with cinnamon.
This is the name of the place we're at anyway, La Strukli. I'm saying that as a bit of a shh. I'm not really sure if that's right or not. But yeah, there's a whole host of options here. There's all sorts of sweet ones as well. You can get like blueberry or truffle roasted, but then it seems like the boiled ones are a lot more plain. They're just salty or cheese. They don't really go fancy. I'll be honest and say I haven't even seen a photo yet, so I have no idea what to expect. Something like that. Oh, that was the other thing. They do soups as well. How do you put it in a soup? It's in the soup. So weird.
Oh, he's straight in there. He's got no fear.
I'm surprised. This is what it's all boiled down to, is trying this dish. And it's not what I expected at all. It is actually like, legitimately comes in a dish, like a tray almost thing. I don't know what it was. In my head, because I hadn't actually seen it, Stacey had done the research on this, I thought that it was going to be a bit more like a pastry, but dough, pastry might go together, but not when it comes to this at all. And they're massive. They are honestly so big. How much were they? $35 for this salty cheese one, which is what I'm going to try now. It seems like you can definitely feel there's like a lot of, there's some lighter cheese or some runnier cheese like mushing around. Then there's like some layered almost, mushing around. Then there's like some layered softer pastry, and then there's a little bit crispier on top. So it seems like it's a good combination. It's really light.
It doesn't look like.
I don't know, I thought it was going to be quite, well, truffles, there's a truffle flavoured one as well. I thought it was going to be really heavy. It's not, it's like really cheesy, but not overly overpowering, which is what I'm not a big cheese fan. Really salty. You can definitely taste it, there's like some sour cream and some cottage cheese in there. And then it's just like a salty, light. Yeah, I'm actually more surprised than anything. That is really, really tasty. It really doesn't look that appealing from behind the camera like this once we've eaten a little bit. But this is the pastry we're assuming. The dough in there. I keep getting the two confused, which is why I was so surprised. And it's really, really soft, but it holds it together really nicely. And then this is the runnier cheese with some of the crispiness. We're blown away. This is so. Oh, look at the edges, babe. Look at the edges. I'm getting in there. This is so good.
What have you done?
I accidentally dropped the salty one and the sweet one.
Oh, fail. Do not mess the salty one with the sweet one.
My bad. This is a cool spot.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's really nice.
We just walked down the street and arrived
no one
at
around.
this. Really? Because there's a lot of people behind you.
Okay, no, I mean it's not full.
Oh, this place isn't full.
Yeah.
So, it's called Medvedgrad Brewery. And it says here, they brew top quality, all natural craft beer using traditional brewing methods.
That sounds like a good recommendation.
It does. So we've ordered two different craft beers. One's a golden something, and one is a red creamy something.
Yeah, red and creamy and the most popular.
Sounds very interesting.
This is definitely a lot more of a touristy area. But it's hard to explain. It is busy, as in there is an atmosphere, but it's not crammed. We didn't walk the street and have to push past people, and that's what we like. Some places like Prague, for example, stunning city, but you're constantly like shifting in and between people. That feels a bit intense. This is nice and relaxed, but maybe it's just because there are so many bars and there are so many places to stop. Like literally look all down the street, all down that way, and all of this, just all bars that you can sit out and drink. And the cool thing is as well, a lot of them will, the seats will be seated with their back to the restaurant facing out. So it's almost like you walk down a gauntlet. Not so cool to walk down and be judged, especially carrying a big camera, but nice if you're sitting in the seat and you're just sort of relaxing, just people watching. It's a really nice vibe, but food's been great. The coffee was really delicious as well, so I think we're excited to try these. This is the most popular one, apparently.
So dark.
It's so weird. My mind is confused. My brain is like, my beer brain is saying, what is going on right now? It's red, which makes me feel like it should be an IPA, but then it tastes creamy. It tastes like a really, really light Guinness.
I was going to say, it's heavy like Guinness.
No, it's not heavy though. So it's like, it's light in flavor, light in taste as well, like a Guinness. It doesn't taste like an IPA. It's not hoppy like a Pilsner or florally like an IPA. It's creamy like a really, really light stouties. I don't know. I'm doing maybe I'm doing a great job. You think so? I have no idea.
Listen to all your buzzwords.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a ton of buzzwords. All I can say is that is actually delicious, and I can understand why it's the most popular. Okay, Croatia, video number 2, and I think we're already... Is this love?
True love.
True love. And so this is the thing, people don't come to Zagreb, or if they do, they stop here to go to the beach. They go to head down to Split or Dubrovnik or whatever. And from what we've been told, there are thousands upon thousands of people around there, and we spotted that even in Zadar. It was so heavily populated. This is like, I'm loving it. I'm just getting attacked by bugs though. There are so many bugs everywhere. We've done so many takes today where we've had to stop. He was on your head, he's back.
I'm still recording. I'm so sleepy. I think it's called a food coma.
It's only 6 o'clock. It's actually dinner time.
I can't eat.
I don't even know if we'll
anymore.
eat again tonight.
I'm gonna explode. So good. First impressions of Croatian food and drinks. I love them.
Yeah.
Already.
I think we're sold. So we're gonna have lots more videos to come from Zagreb initially before we do a cruise around the islands from Split, which is honestly something we are so excited about. But for now, even just standing right here looking at our apartment, which we said would share at another stage. Out there, through the hole here, there's a cathedral. There's an awesome story actually. Probably one of the best knowledge bombs we've got about Zagreb is inside that cathedral, which we'll show at another stage. But for now,
thank you so much for watching.
We'll catch you in the comments.
Bye.
Bye.